I want to clear up a massive misconception in this video. A lot of people think that when they see these people on social media living these lavish lifestyles in these tropical locations are only able to do that because the platforms that they're posting to are paying them money for their views. That is not the case whatsoever. You need to get that out of your head right now. I've had months where I've got 10 million views plus on my content, and you know how much the platforms paid me? About $3,000. That was it. The difference between someone that runs their social media as a flex as opposed to running it as a business is how they monetize without relying on the platforms. So in this video, I'm going to show you the best way to monetize, even if you're getting tiny views, so that we can get to, let's say, $5,000 a month as quickly as possible with zero guesswork. We're going to make sure that we're posting content that actually targets our ideal customer profile so that we make sales and we build a business that pays for this lifestyle instead of just looking like it does. Okay, step number one, the lazy math. Really quick and easy one, this. Basically, if you sell something cheap, it's going to be way harder to get to $5,000 a month as opposed to selling something expensive. So let's take the example of we are selling a product, whether it's our own or we're an affiliate for someone else's product, but let's say it's 20 bucks. That means that you have to find 250 people every single month to get to that $5,000. Now, let me tell you something, even seasoned marketers with massive audiences will struggle to find 250 people. So for someone like yourself, I'm assuming that's just starting out, brand new with 0 followers, that is going to be next to impossible. What I always advise people to do is go for high ticket, translation, an expensive product. So something that's $1,000, $2,000, $5,000 price point. Because you do that, you only need to find 5 people at $1,000, let's say, and you've already got to that $5,000 per month. Now you might be thinking to yourself, Ashley, okay, that obviously makes sense with that simple maths, but I can't sell something that's $1,000 or $5,000. Who's going to buy that from me? I'm going to have an easier time selling something that's 20 bucks because I'm an unknown, I've got no experience, I've got no credentials to speak of. Why would anyone buy something that expensive through me? Well, that's where you've got to change your mindset, because it is very much the case. If you're posting content, and more on that later, because I'll show you the right type of content that you should be posting, but if you're posting that right content, you're going to be attracting people that will be willing to outlay that serious amount of cash as long as whatever you're promoting or selling solves their problems. So you've got to get out of that mindset of that broke mindset, working for peanuts. Let's not work super hard, let's work smart so that we get the most amount of money out of the views that we're getting, not from the platforms, but because we're monetizing with high ticket products. Step number 2, finding your gold mine. So now that we've understood that we want to be selling something expensive for the maths to math, then we now need a product, right? So we can either create our own product or we can go and become an affiliate for an already existing product. Now, let's say that you just wanted to create something yourself. Well, you might think at this point that you're not ready for that, or you don't have the knowledge, or you're not skilled enough in a certain area that anyone would even think about paying you. Well, that's also where the misconception is, because if you're 1, 2, 3 steps ahead of someone else, they will be willing to pay you to get access to what you know 3 steps ahead. So it could be in any niche or anything that you know, like maybe cooking, knitting, traveling. Maybe you really enjoy traveling and you know a certain travel hack that you go to a website using a VPN or whatever it may be, and then you're able to get business class flights for super cheap or just economy flights for super cheap. People would pay that. They would pay an amount of money to get access to that. Now, if you're selling something expensive, you'd need more than just, hey, here's a quick travel hack. You'd have support alongside it and maybe a community, maybe weekly calls, things like that. There is more to build out there to make sure that it's worth paying that more expensive amount. But as long as you know something, and all of you do, there'll be other people out there willing to pay you. Now, the second option is to not even think about doing that, right? Because you'd have to sit down, you'd have to brainstorm, come up with what your idea would be, film the training videos, or create the PDF, create the ebook, create the checklist, whatever it may be. If you don't want to do that, and a lot of newbies don't want to do that, and if you're really stuck in that mindset of no one's going to pay me, I don't have knowledge about anything, well then go out and find another already existing product become an affiliate for it and promote that. So when you're in that situation, your only job at that point is just to generate traffic, which is all about the content that you put online. More on that later. So you just generate the traffic, make your commissions when a sale is made, and then the product owner, the vendor, it's their job to fulfill on that product, to support the customers that you've brought them. And they give you a commission as their way of saying thank you for bringing that customer to them. And then you can ride off into the sunset with your commission and enjoy your money. So it means you cut out all of that headache of brainstorming, dealing with customers, fulfilling, all the support that's needed, etc., etc. You don't have to do that. That's why affiliate marketing is great, and that's why I've been a fan of it for years. Now, where would you go and find a product that you can promote as an affiliate? Well, there's loads of different websites out there like ClickBank, Digistore24, JVZoo, Warrior Plus, Pay Kickstart, Commission Junction. I could go on forever. Go out and create accounts on those platforms and go and find a product that you like, that has good conversion rates, good customer service rates, low refund rates, so people are actually enjoying it. And of course, make sure that it's paying you out a decent amount in commission every time that you make a sale. Let's say $1,000 plus. Now, a word of warning with this, with the likes of ClickBank and Digistore24, because it's so easy for anyone to create an account and it's so easy for anyone to get an affiliate link for a product that's listed inside of their marketplace, you will have to wade through the crap before you find that golden nugget. And invariably, when the golden nugget is found, a lot of these vendors are very protective over, giving an affiliate link to someone with no experience. So you will come across that, and that will be a bit of an issue. But what I'd recommend is they'll have an email address or some way that you can contact the vendor. Just grab your phone, put it in selfie mode, explain what you're planning on doing in promoting their product and how you plan on doing it, and just say, would you be okay with approving my affiliate link? And you instantly differentiate yourself from everyone else that just wants an affiliate link as quickly as possible, because you've actually taken the time and effort to create that customized, personalized video. And so you improve your chances a lot more of getting your link. But just remember, if you're an affiliate for someone else's product, and even one that you've created yourself, when you first get started, your reputation, and in fact, obviously the whole way through your journey online, your reputation is your currency. It is what you live and die by. So make sure that whatever you promote or what you create is as high a quality as possible, because everything will filter down from that in a positive way. Step number 3, viral targeting. So now that we've got a product, whether that's our own or someone else's, we now need to go out and find customers that will be willing to buy that product. Now, there are lots of options to do that as well. We could use something called paid advertising. So Facebook, Google, YouTube, all sorts of different options. But the problem with that is those platforms are very complicated. And so for someone brand new, even me going into it now, it's tough. So, and also you're having to risk the number one thing that you're trying to gain, which is money. So you need a budget up front. You need to be willing to lose that budget to get access to data, to understand if the product does convert, all sorts of different things. And so for newbies, it's a no-go. You could create a website and try and get it ranking on page 1 of Google, but that takes a lot of time and effort. Same as creating a Facebook group in a certain niche, getting a load of members inside of there, nurturing, posting content all the time. That takes a long time as well. My way of doing it, that I've done it for years and that I teach my students even to this day, because it's what I practice even to this day, is using social media. Because it's free to create a social media account. The only thing that you need to get content onto your profile is time and effort. That is it. So you're not risking any money, you're not doing anything. And if you're posting content in a niche that is the same as the product that you're promoting or selling, you'll attract customers naturally through the viewers of your video, and they're going to click on the link in your bio, and that's how you make sales. It doesn't get more complicated than that. However, when people understand that, okay, I need to post content consistently in my niche to social media in order to make sales, what content should I be posting? I haven't got a clue. So I know what I'll do. I love AI at the moment. It's got a novelty factor. It's just created an image of me in a Batman outfit. I'm going to post that to social media. That's never going to attract your ideal customer profile, and it's not going to make you money. So what I always say right now, and have done for years, is model what's already proven to work. It doesn't get more complicated than that either. Everyone does it. both in the online world with the creators and social media, but also in blue chip companies. Everyone copies everyone. As long as you try and make it better or you put your own spin on it, it's completely fine. It's actually the smart way of doing things. So instead of saying after you finish watching my video here, you're sitting down and going, right, I've got a brand new Instagram profile, let's get posting content to it. What do I post? Just go and find other creators in your niche. Remember, the same niche that you're selling or promoting the product in. Go and find those creators. They're blowing up. They're getting tons of engagements, likes, comments, views, obviously. Go and find something that's perhaps got over 50 or 100,000 views recently in the last month or 2 months and model what they've done. And when I say model, I mean model super closely. Okay, so I'm saying same color of font, same size of the text, same things that they're saying, same order that they're saying it, a variation of the caption that they're using. Model as close as possible, because the reasons that their video went viral was because of all of those things encapsulated in one. And if you deviate from one aspect of that, it could mean that your video won't go viral. So using the modeling method, it means that when you post content, you're not spraying and praying. You're pretty confident. Now, it won't happen all the time, but you're pretty confident that because you've modeled something that's already proven to go viral previously, it's highly likely that yours will also do the same, or at least have some sort of positive effect, rather than posting that video of you dressed as in a Batman outfit. So when you first get started with social media, understand that the algorithm can find you buyers for your product, but you don't need to be original when you first start. You need to be effective. Feed the algorithm what your potential customers are already eating, and that's how you win on social media. Step number 4, the boring secret. Now, when we're selling something expensive, that high ticket, at least over $1,000, that requires a high level of trust from people in order for them to feel confident enough to get their hand in their pocket, get their credit card out, and pay you a really big chunk of money. So, because we understand that it requires a high level of trust, that means we need to be showing up every single day in front of people. So when they open up their phone, your video is the first video that they see, or maybe the second or third, but the point is you are showing up regularly in front of them. Because, let's use an example for this. Let's say there's a person called Dave, and Dave, he's seen one of your videos today. He's enjoyed it. He watched it all the way through. He watched 100% of the video. He might even have liked it, maybe even commented as well. But crucially, he clicked on follow. So he's now following you. He's now in your world. However, Dave won't be ready to buy anything from you until 12 weeks from today. Now, if you show up consistently every single day and you're not seeing the results that you want, you're not seeing the sales, you're not seeing the leads, and after 8 weeks, I understand it. It makes sense from a human's perspective. If I'm doing something, I'm not going to hit my head against a brick wall if it's not getting results. I'm going to give up. And you give up 8 weeks in, but remember, Dave wasn't ready to buy for 12 weeks because he wanted to make sure that you weren't a scammer, that you were legit. He wanted to sit on the fence and just watch. Maybe he just wanted to see if he liked, knowed, and trusts you. All of these things came into play, and if you give up 8 weeks in, you've lost the sale from Dave because he wasn't ready for 12 weeks. Or indeed, aside from all that stuff, people were like, okay, I really enjoy this, I'm interested. They might go and watch a webinar that you filmed, or they go through to your sales page and see that your PDF that you're selling, and they wanted to buy right now. But actually, life got in the way. The kids started screaming, the doorbell started ringing, a delivery guy at the door or whatever. They won't be ready until next week. But for example, you might give up by next week, or you haven't posted a video because your own life got in the way, and therefore you're not popping up in Dave's feed again. And so, I forget about whoever that person was with that PDF that I saw. There's already another person with another video offering me a different PDF. I'll go with them because they were there first. So my point here is you've got to be consistent. That is the boring secret with it. It is boring, I get it. Consistently, I hear this all the time. I hear it from everyone, but it's so true. Not only does the algorithm reward your consistency because they can see that you're uploading consistent content, you're becoming an asset to their platform, so they're going to start giving you traffic. But like I said, with the likes of Dave or any lead that you welcome into your world, they will sit on the fence for a long time. I've had people that have sit on the fence for 2 years. They've been following me for 2 years before they felt confident or ready, or life was calm enough for them to actually get involved. So make sure that you're turning up consistently, because it's not necessarily just for the algorithm, it's for your leads like Dave. Now, this is the real shortcut for you guys. So remember I mentioned before there about Digistore 24 and ClickBank, and you're going to find it difficult to get an affiliate link from vendors that have quality products because they're very careful about who they give affiliate links to, because there's loads of spammers out there and they could be bringing down the reputation of their product. And for the likes of you that may be brand new with 0 followers and 0 background, trying to convince them to give you an affiliate link, yes, I gave you that hack of putting your phone in selfie mode and sending a personalized video. That will go a long way to helping you, but you will still struggle. So what I've done is I've put a link in the description below this video that goes through to a webinar that explains what I do in more detail to make money from social media. But also, very crucially, at the end of that video, I give you the opportunity to come and join my flagship program. Now, amongst other things, weekly Q&A calls with me, a community, all the good stuff that you'd expect from a program. But in keeping with the subject of this video, what I also do is I give you automatic approval to promote my suite of products. High quality, high converting. We look after our customers, which you'll also be if you do join. And so you don't have to worry about that headache of sending that personalized video or wading through the crap on ClickBank and Digistore 24. So if you're interested in that, go and click on that link that you'll see. It says work with me in the description down below. And hopefully I'll see as many of you inside as soon as possible. Now, if you do want to wade through the crap on the likes of Digistore 24, there's a video that's just popped up here on the screen. Go and give it a click now, because in that video, I run through what you'd actually have to do in practice to get those products. So I go into my own account, I go to the marketplace, I run through the different niches, where you would click to get your affiliate link, commission amounts, all of that kind of stuff. That's all detailed in this video right here. Go and give it a click right now, and I'll catch you over there in a second.